Hello everybody and welcome to Minecraft Let's Play. So I've decided that I want to play like a new mod pack, so I'm here. It's Minecraft Forge Mod Loader, and this is Voltz. So I'm going to play on survival, cheats off, bows just off, everything normal. And let's name this LP for Let's Play, so I hope you know. So I haven't done videos in a while. I've wanted to do it, but I've been lazy and I've made videos and I didn't feel like uploading them. And yeah, and videos take forever to upload and YouTube's been changing, so I've been putting it off. But now I've decided that I'm finally going to do it. So I'm going to start with the Minecraft, to kind of an easy thing just to see, get used to it. Chickens, what? So yeah, so we started off in one redwood forest. A little bit of lag. Give it a couple seconds to load. So yeah, so I've been playing some Galactic Craft, or not Galactic Craft, some Hexit and stuff. So I know all the Galactic Craft stuff and space and all that. So I know how it works. I've been playing a lot of Attack on the BT. It's fun. Fir trees. Now, one thing that I don't know about Voltz is whether or not tree capture is on, which we're about to discover. Now, the reason I chose this because I've been playing a lot of Attack of the B-Team, so I know about that, and I think that it would be much more interesting just to watch me be a noob, or to watch me play something where I already have. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get to the top of this tree, so I can get it from the top down. Let's see here. So, normally when I play Minecraft, I start out to get the normal wood and stuff. My first house is probably gonna be underground. My idea is my end goal. I'm not really sure what my end goal is actually yet. My end goal is to make lots of videos on it. That's my end goal. I don't know, maybe hoping to get a nuke or something. Maybe later on I'll figure out how to make a server for it, because with me and my friends I seem to be the server host. So maybe later on I'll work on making a server. When I get a server down, maybe I'll bring this world over. I don't know. Could bring this world over and have them play with me, or we could start a new world and play against each other, or we could use this world and play against each other. There's a lot of different things we could do, but for now I'm just gonna play single player. I'm gonna get used to it. Maybe I'll tell my friends to start. So yeah. So one thing that I really enjoy doing is playing with friends, but we're not gonna be doing that for now, because reasons. Ow. So yeah. So for right now, let's go to this biome, because I don't want to have to do that every time I need wood. Of course, it gives me a lot of wood, but still, it's not really worth it for me to have to do that every time I need to get wood. So let's get out of here. Funny, last time I remember playing Voltz on survival, I do believe I was in one of these too. What biome is this? This is, oh whoops. So this is a rainforest, and a couple steps over here. No, this is also rainforest. Huh. I thought fir trees were really foresty, but who do I know? Ooh, it looks like there's one of those mesa thingies. I'm gonna sound like a total noob because I don't play Minecraft as much as I used to. So, a lot of mod things and things that have been out since like basically a time ago, I won't really know about. So, this is kind of probably going to be the last video of this series. I'm recording this. It's not really a test, because I'm probably going to upload it. If this is going to be actually a series, and this is going to be the map, then I'm going to upload it, because it's the first one, and I'm sure if you're going to upload a series, you need to upload the first one, as I'm sure you all think and believe as well as I do, because a series without the first episode would just be kind of make no sense at all. So right now I'm gonna go over here and start getting some stone to get some better tools. So right now I'm not really sure where I'm gonna take this. Obviously I'm gonna play some more. If any of you have any idea on how to record on PlayStation, well, then I'll take those recommendations, because I am perfectly happy with recording on PlayStation. I just don't really know how. I haven't really taken much time to research either, though, so it's not really my fault, or it is my fault. It's not because there's no way to do it, it's just because I haven't really tried very hard. So yeah, so what I'm thinking is this is going to be my first series, my Minecraft. I'm going to get some good Minecraft going, gonna get some uploaded maybe, hopefully, once a week, or maybe twice a week, every other week. I will never be able to upload every week, sadly. Give me a second. I am doing real life stuff. There we go. So yeah. So I just realized I should have a timer going. I don't though. Hunger would count as a timer, but depending on whether you're sitting still or walking or sprinting, that does different things. What? Maybe I'll do one day a night cycle. I'm trying to think like how to keep track of how long I've been playing, and I'm thinking maybe a day-night cycle, simply because day-night cycle is about 15 minutes. 15 minutes seems like an okay time for a first episode. I don't want this one to be very long. I want this one to be kind of short, actually. Mainly because, you know, it's the first one. I just kind of want to test it, make sure everything's working. Yeah. I always like all these things. It's like, you know. Ooh! I'm here now. Okay, I hear a spider. Actually, you know what? I should turn down the volume. I'll put it to about 50%. Turn music down to like 20. That's one thing, when you're recording videos you always end up turning down your volume and stuff, but if you're playing on your own then you never really do that. It's always something interesting I've noticed. And ooh, double ravine. Okay, so let's make our base around here. Not in here, probably, but around. Okay, so I'm already so low on hunger I can't do anything. Let's make a furnace and cook me some meat real quick. Let's stick a log and some meat. So yeah, so I haven't been doing this. I've got no idea on most of the mods. So right now I'm going to nom nom on this. You know it. Okay, I'll just stick all this in there. I have no idea how long that'll. I'm thinking maybe, for a little bit at least, we can set up a little base in the rock down here. So this probably won't be a no, I'm not even gonna say probably. This won't be the permanent base. This probably won't even last more than 1 or 2 episodes. This is just going to be a hole in the rock that I'm going to stay in because I'm in a nice little ravine. And in the end, this will probably just be a room with a ton of chests in it as a mining base. So yeah, let's open that up. Let's stick a couple of these in there. Just so that way we can get some charcoal, torches. Here we go. Yeah. I was very sure what to say there. I wanted to say melt, but you don't melt wood. You kind of okay, no. I finally understand why people always turn down the volume a ton. Because they are talking. And when you're talking, you need the game to be quiet. So yeah. This is probably not going to last very long, this base. Again, it's just going to end up for sure being a mining base, because it's a double ravine, so there's going to be some nice stuff in here. I can go down, depending on how far it goes down, we might find diamonds really quickly, which might take us a while. All depends on how lucky we get. Not really lucky we get, I guess. Just just really, yeah, it is basically just hello career. So one thing you'll notice is I am not very good at this. This is something that's new to me. I am definitely not the best. I lose train of thought a lot. I'm not used to tracking for a long time. My episodes aren't going to be very long. They're not going to be very high quality. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. So, if you want to, you can leave and come back later. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise. But for now, I'm just going to set up some better tools. This pick is almost done, so I'll just start digging a little hole in the wall, I guess. Actually, no, it's not nighttime. Why am I doing this? It's almost nighttime, but it's not nighttime. Where? I thought I saw some coal. Let's look for that. Because coal is better than charcoal. For reasons of you don't have to waste wood on it. Really. I mean, kind of, but not really. There we go. It's all gonna be weird. Is Tinker's construct in here? Cut. No, it isn't. Okay. Well, this just got a whole lot different. It's not gonna be very difficult for me. It's not something that's gonna be totally game-changing. It's just I've been playing Attack of the B Team, and if any of you have ever played Attack of the B Team, you will be aware that it has Tinker's Construct. For those of you who don't know what Tinker's Construct is, it's basically a really cool mod that decided that, hey, we can kind of, in Minecraft, it doesn't have to be like normal tools that you can like actually customize the tools more and just enchanting. So basically, it adds like, it makes it more realistic, sort of. It lets you build smelteries to melt metal into molten ore, and then use that molten ore and maybe a cast or two and turn it into a sword blade or something like that. And it allows you to make kind of your own tools out of different parts, and it's really interesting. I really approve of that mod. It's a mod that I think did really well. You know what? Just for lulz, let's put that there and see if it ever grows. Now, obviously, I don't have very much set up in the way of, you know, anything, really. I just have a basic tools. So yeah, so I'm going, okay. So let me put this up. This is a series that, it's probably not going to be my best series. It's not going to be my longest series. I don't know what I'm going with it. Well, the idea of this series is to start putting out videos, because I need to get into a routine of just putting out videos whenever I have time, and I am not busy, I guess, which is sort of the same thing. So yeah, so this is just going to be my getting started, getting used to YouTube, posting, figuring out what's best, and stuff. And why are there no monsters? What difficulty is this on? Music, I thought I turned you off. Sound, you're supposed to be on 20. Much better. Okay. Huh, that interests me. Remember the snooper settings that came out a while ago? Like it lets you do things? I wonder how that works like mods. You know? I really wonder. Now what exactly is this? This is osmium. Construction machinery. It's used to make osmium ingots, which makes osmium dust and a crusher. It's to make all the nuclear. Okay, yeah, so that's for missiles and explosives and such. I don't know. My end goal in here is maybe to get my hands on a nuke, build some cool energy things, get a hazmat suit. I think this has the power armor, right? Something else I'll check as I run into my base for fear of spiders. Armor. Yes, this does have the power armor. So how do you make this? Lapis, emerald, ooh, I'm gonna try and get my hands on that real quick. Oh wait. Wiring. It doesn't actually seem all that difficult. Okay, well yeah, that's what I'll do. First things first, I'll get working on some power armor. Maybe I'll get the hand first, actually. Because the hand, or power What's it called? The Power Fist. It has some really useful things in it. So yeah. So I am going to, let's think, what should I do? So my mission is going to be to make a nuclear missile. Now, should I make a normal nuke or a cluster nuke? I'll make a normal one. So that I need a missile module, which is a basic okay, so lots of steel, basic circuit, okay. Whoops. I'll need that, and then I'll need a fuel canister, which needs a refinery, and to build that, I'll need that. Okay, so right now I'm just sort of figuring out what I need to do. This is made by smelting steel dust. How do you make steel dust? Coal and iron, okay. For the nuclear explosive, you need uranium, thermobaric explosive, which needs incendiary, and chemical around a repulsive, which needs condensed, which needs TNT and redstone, and then that needs that, and that is made that. Right now I'm just seeing how to make, you know what? No, I'm done. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, let's be super smart and start mining ore. While I'm out here. I just realized how derpy I'm being and that I wasn't smelting my ore, even though that's probably what I should have been doing. So yeah, so these episodes are going to be around, later on at least, they're going to be around 10 to 20 minutes. For right now I don't have any editing software. I'll hope to change that soon. So later I want to get some editing, maybe, whatever, I don't know. Post your ideas in the comments. So I just want to get some maybe editing stuff so I can cut out some of the boring parts, so maybe if later I start working on quarries and stuff, I can do stuff like that off camera, or on camera, and just edit it out. Because with Fraps, probably one of, in my opinion, and many other people's opinions, the best recorder, you can't pause, you just kind of have to stop. So, it's one of those that's kind of annoying, because to be really good with it, you almost need editing software. For things like working on big projects where you want to cut out parts, or running from place to place, what? From place to place when you have big bases. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Normally I have my brightness on low, but because I'm recording this series, I'll put it on, oh dear. Oh, is it really this bright? Wow. I always used to play on bright just because it made it easier, and you know, I got tired of it. Or, I didn't get tired of it, but then I didn't play Minecraft for a long time, and I played a mod pack, and I totally forgot to do it. So I kind of got used to the moody. So it's a good question. Should I just try and keep everything well lit? No, I'll just go back to moody. I'll play on moody and just keep everything well lit. Let's turn that off. I don't want that. No, I don't want. Does anybody actually use 3D anaglyph? Like, has anybody ever actually used that? Like, I mean, I know I haven't, because I don't have. I think it's kind of just a mess around thing. I don't know if it really works or is cool. It's just something to have fun with when you're bored. So, since this is going to be our temporary home, let's put some torches on here, and I need to find that spider. It is being really annoying, just making some little hissing spidery noises. So like for me this seems bright, but this is like on the lowest brightness setting. So yeah. Well, it's a good thing or a bad thing, it doesn't matter. So maybe if you don't like being on the moody, you can tell me and maybe I'll change it. I'm not sure. Right now I kind of don't want to. But hey, this is my testing. I'm trying to find out what you guys like and what you guys don't like. It's probably not going to happen for a while because not very many people are probably going to watch this. So, yeah, so just my setup video. Trying to find out how I can work with YouTube and how YouTube can work with me, I guess. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna start building a staircase out of here. Because I don't want to have to go up that water every single time. Maybe I'll come down by the water, because that's fast, and easy, and fun. But I'm not going to go up that way. So, right now I'm working on some iron. What's these? Oh no, it's tin. Okay, what does tin do? So, I should probably have researched this, but I didn't. I'm going to be finding out a lot of what I'm doing as I do it. So let's see. Is there anything? Whoa, this mod has. Ooh, I saw that though. Okay, so we can make enrichment chambers. We can make purification chambers. We can just smelt it. Now I can make a quartz cutting knife. What's that in between this shape crafting and this shape crafting? Whatever. Quartz cutting knife. I'll figure out that yet later. Or normal. Let's see at which point I get to the mods. If there are any mods. Oh, of course there are mods that use it. There has to be. Yeah, there we go. Motors, steel dust. Saw that earlier. Plates. Is that from Project Red or whatever? Buggy seat. Yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. That's my new goal. We're gonna go to space and launch a nuke in space. That is the new goal. So that's gonna take us for absolutely ever. But once we get there, it'll be fun. Probably not gonna do it all the way and then, but whatever. Let's see. Does this have linking books? No. Okay, so I can't. Let's see. Does this have sync? No, it doesn't have. Okay, so yeah, so I'm actually gonna have to do this the normal way. Well, it's going to be interesting. Okay, well, that was a full day-night cycle. I hope that you guys are going to watch this series and enjoy it. I know I have and will, or I haven't really done enough to be able to say that. I know that so far it has been a very interesting experience. Never mind, let me just... Okay. So far, I've been having fun. It's interesting, and I'm going to continue to do it. I'm probably going to record a couple episodes all at once, for the simple reasoning of I'm getting started. I want to get used to it. I want to get it into my routine. Maybe I'll even record one with my friends today. I'll probably set them to, because YouTube has that new upload thing, so you can like set it to upload at different intervals. So like I can record it now, but upload it next. Woo! That is water. Give me my torch. And, wonderful. Well, I thought I wasn't going to have to deal with water, but apparently I am. Let's go and figure out where that's from. Torch. Let's do this. Awesomeness. Do you guys know about this? If you're like in water and you need a breath, just find a wall and put that torch in for a second there. It'll exist and push out all the water and there will be air. And the water will come back and drown you some more. If it worked like that in real life, that'd be really interesting. Okay, so let's get to a nice kind of overlooking position. So that way we can see where my tunnel comes up. Okay, so this is it. So this is where the tunnel comes from. En route, is this it? This is it, okay. Let's block. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, let's get some dirt down. Let's, no, I won't use cobble, it would be ugly. I say as I'm just loading it with dirt. At least I'm being consistent. So yeah, so I'll finish up this tunnel and then I'll end the episode and start recording the next one. Because I am so nice to myself. Okay, so let's put down a torch here and dare. And break this, and then break that, and break this. Then break this, and then break that, and then break this. Then break this. That. this, that, this, that, and that, and that, and I might just... Do I seriously have this much bad luck right now? Is this really happening to me? What I think is happening here is I just so happened to place yep, I placed it so it was going to go straight into a mountain. Now this stuff looks kind of cool. Can you like smelt it into something better? Red cobble. You can just sort of do normal stuff. I can turn it into clay. That's weird. Okay, so I can smelt it. And with this, I'm assuming I can, yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll get some of this. So yeah. So that's the end of this episode. I'm just gonna mine some of this stuff, cook it up, melt some of the ore that I got while I was just digging around. And yeah, then I'll put up the... So right now I'm just gonna get some nice stuff and start building my base. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Mr. Gamer, or as I was previously known, and kind of really not very intelligently known, as Minecraft Slave Dude. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.